It's summer and the thrifting is good.
Or at least very interesting.
Hi and welcome to another edition of Catholic Thrifting. You all know how much we love a good thrift haul here. We always go out on the hunt for good books and also anything that I might be able to use in my catechism class.
We never quite know what we're going to find, which is part of the fun, and we always like to bring you along on our thrifting adventures.
So we're going to start out today at our parish's annual summer rummage sale, which is an event we look forward to all year. We love to volunteer and also to shop, and so we are going to take you now live to the scene. So it's quite a challenge to set up a sale this large. For the entire week before the sale started, donations came pouring in, and it does take a lot of volunteers to get it all sorted and priced and out there on the tables. We didn't have as many books this year as in years past, at least it didn't seem that way, but there was a pretty good selection, and the religious books were in a different area. As we were helping to set the books out, we opened up a box and found this fun surprise. Someone had stashed away a live plant in this box of books. Never have seen that before, but the story has a happy ending. A volunteer took the plant home. And then we had a lot of clothes, of course, and the puzzle area, we always like to check this out. This year, there were only a few puzzles that were brand new, a lot of used puzzles, which is fine, but it's always a little risky when you buy a used puzzle because quite often not all the pieces are there. We had so many items that we had things on tables, we had things underneath the tables. You could hardly move for all the stuff. This little teapot we had our eye on, but it vanished right away when the sale started. I don't know who wound up with it, but it's fine. This nightlight of Jesus and Mary, that also sold right away. Found a happy home. As did this chicken, which we wanted to buy, but that's all right. This little guy was really cute. He bounced up and down. Fun Easter decoration. We had plenty of Christmas this year. We had plenty of craft supplies. And then there was this, not sure what it was, and for $8 we didn't check it out. But we did check out all of the beautiful religious articles for sale. Some really nice stuff this year, including the Jesus Easter egg, which also found a happy home very quickly. So now we want to come back and show you what we actually did buy. So we're going to start with our book haul from the Rummage sale. Hardcover books for $1 and then paperbacks for 50 cents.
So our biggest find of the day was this book, Her Little Way, on St. Therese. If you follow us on Instagram, you've seen this one already, but it was published in 1924. So the year before St. Therese was actually canonized, which is why you see Blessed Therese of the Child Jesus on this one.
So cool.
Really cool, just
yeah.
A very fascinating piece of Catholic history.
In addition to St. Therese, we picked up books on 2 other female saints, the life of St. Gemma Galgani, and then also St. Catherine Labouré, which I don't think we have many books about her in our home library. So definitely for 50 cents, we picked this up. We are huge fans of the Miraculous Medal.
And then for 25 cents, we found this tiny little book. It's a prayer book for children that no one was looking at.
Nobody wanted it.
Nobody wanted it, but it's from, I think, 1911.
Vintage, for sure.
So really, really old, and we thought, why not? We'll take it home.
And then lastly, this was $1.50, but it's brand new. It's a paint by sticker book for Christmas. And even though it is for kids, we will absolutely enjoy doing it here.
The next, sort of in arts and crafts, we found this, which is some embroidery transfers or patterns, whatever you want to call them.
We're not quite sure what that is.
We're not exactly sure. There's 3 different sheets in here, and they all have really pretty different designs on them. So we're going to investigate and see what we can do with these.
For 25 cents, we'll give it a go. All right, so then we also picked up 2 of these diamond art kits for $1 each. It says that they're complete. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't you have a bad time with diamond art last summer with the kit from the yard sale? Yes, but that kit was not complete and it was frustrating to do, so it was a craft fail. However, we are willing to revisit the whole diamond art genre because we had fun with the bookmarks that we made recently. And this one has a really pretty pattern of roses that reminds us of St. Therese.
And then lastly, for $2, we found this nativity puzzle, which is great, really beautiful nativity puzzle, but it's also unique because it is a wooden puzzle.
We've always wanted to try a wooden puzzle, so we picked this one up. Don't know if all the pieces are there, but it's a $2 gamble. So we thought it looked great, and then when we opened it up at home, we realized that it's a little bit more interesting than we had realized.
Fancy.
It comes in this fancy bag, drawstring, so okay. And then when we started looking at the pieces, we realized that the puzzle pieces are all in the shape of a nativity scene character, or a lot of them are. For instance, this piece is in the shape of a wise man. This piece is in the shape of an angel. And so, yeah, here's a shepherd or a monk or somebody praying. I think that's a monk. So that is just really, really cool. This looks like a shepherd right here. So we're excited to do this during Advent of this year, and we'll see if all the pieces are there.
And we've also paid a few trips to some of our favorite local thrift stores, so we'll take you through that.
So here we are in one of our favorite thrift stores. They have clothing, household items, craft supplies, anything you could want. And we always do challenge ourselves to look for religious items in the store. This time they were clearancing out their summer items. At the same time, they were putting out their fall items. So it was really funny to see the beach supplies and pool supplies mixed in with pumpkins and cornucopias and fall decorations, but there you go. They always have tons and tons of dishes. Fun to look through if you like dishes. And then we spotted these Peace, Hope, Love, and Joy stamps. Would those not be perfect for Advent? And then this was probably one of the most unusual finds, Our Lady of Niagara Falls. She was beautiful but expensive at $11, so we reluctantly left her behind. This little cross-stitch kit, we like the colors. And yeah, we just always try to look for things that direct our hearts and mind toward God. Bishop Beagle officially approves of this shelf. Now we're off to another store. This one's definitely a little more pricey, and they have Christmas, Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, Halloween. They have it all out all year long. So it is kind of fun that way because there's always something to look at. We both thought that this one was really, really beautiful. The craft supplies at this store this time were sort of in a jumbled heap, and they seemed to be pretty picked over, so we didn't spend much time with those this time. We just took a quick look, but then around the corner there was something that we almost bought, but we don't need. But it was this pink refrigerator. You guys, for 20 bucks, look how cute this is. We don't have little children here, but we were still so tempted to buy it. We just hope that some little kid is enjoying it right now. And then this item, you'll have to let us know down in the comments what you think of this. It's highly unusual, unique, and we were trying to decide if we would like having it or if we would just get tired of its busy pattern. And then this thing, It's hard to get a sense of how big it is from these pictures, but I could not reach the top set of drawers standing on tiptoe, so it was a piece of furniture for a giant. We always check out the earrings in this store, but this time the price had gone up from $3 a pair to $5 a pair, which is kind of pricey for used earrings. But again, it's just fun to go and look, and we always see new and inspiring things. Okay, let's look at what we actually bought. We looked at a lot of stuff. In our very favorite thrift store, we bought 2 cross-stitch kits. This one we thought was intriguing because it's all done on black Aida cloth. And of course, this one we couldn't pass up because it reminds us again of St. Therese. Now, to be honest, we are not super big fans of cross-stitching here. I don't know if my eyes can handle the black Aida cloth, but we have family members who love to cross-stitch. So we had them in mind for these when we picked them up for only, I think, $3 each.
Then we picked up some more books, because of course we did. And the first one is Inside the Secret Garden, which is a treasury of crafts, recipes, and activities.
So a literary cookbook.
Literary
Oh my goodness. So,
Very beautiful.
So happy to find that one. That was one of our favorite fun finds this summer. But we also found this one, A Tale for Easter by Tasha Tudor. We are huge Tasha Tudor fans here. The illustrations in this one are so sweet, and we don't have this one, so we're adding it to our collection.
And then we also found these 2 craft punches. One of them is a square and the other one is a leaf.
That was a very exciting find because my goodness, these are so expensive if you buy them new, and we've been on the hunt for a while. So these were a little beat up, but we tested them. They work fine. This one was $3. The leaf, that will be fun for fall. And then the square was only $2.50. So yes, please. Thank you very much. So we're definitely having fun thrifting here this summer. We've had some good finds, although we do have to say that that trend of thrift store prices being higher and higher and higher, that is still continuing. So that has definitely put a little bit of a damper on our actual buying, which is maybe not a bad thing.
But it is still fun to go out and look, and we do hope you enjoyed coming along with us today.
So now let us know in the comments if you've been out thrifting lately, what are the prices like where you are, and what great finds have you come across?
So we hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.